Hello everyone, I'm Manic Landizzi and welcome back to Plague Inc. The Cure. So last time I failed completely and got fired from my job. Gonna try and take things a bit easier on it this time and try some different methods, maybe not trying to lock down borders, but try and get people to adhere to things like social distancing, monitoring their hygiene, and trying to trace it. So, going to starting on the normal difficulty. And let's see if we can stop idiocy from killing the world. Okay, so this time round, rather than picking the UK, I'm going to try and pick somewhere a bit more around here, because I was thinking about like the planes and everything that you send out. It would make more sense to be somewhere more central where the planes can fly from. So I'm going to pick somewhere like somewhere like Balkan states. Okay, and right off the bat, gonna go straight into trying to picking it out. And obviously we want the world working with each other and want to be able to deploy field operatives. Did I pause the thing out there? Yeah, I did. Also as well, last time I wasn't paying attention to this screen here where you get data on like what the origin country is, daily infections, what measures are in place, and you can also as well see which countries are struggling the most. And even in like the plague mode, I rarely actually look at these like statistics screens, which is probably where I've been going wrong with that as well. But I'm going to try and pay more attention to all of this sort of information now that I know a little bit more about what we're doing. I'm also going to make use of the spacebar and keep pausing the game at the right points, and also make use of the zoom feature, which I wasn't doing before. Because I originally played Plague Inc. on the mobile phone, and I keep forgetting that the PC version, Plague Inc. Evolved, has this zoom feature where you can get a closer look at what's going on. Right, so we're starting to see an outbreak down here, although at this moment we're unaware of it. So, looking at which countries, I'm going to send some field operatives there, and hopefully we can find the country of origin, which would make researching the virus easier. Or not virus, sorry, the bacteria. Right, so idiocy has been detected. So we'll have a look. Right, so we know that Zimbabwe's been infected because that's where we found it, but we still haven't found the country of origin, or at least I don't think we have. Yeah, so it's still unknown what the country of origin is. So next one that looks like quite heavily infected, we tried Botswana. Right, so country of origin is Botswana, so we want to keep an eye closely there because that's probably where it's going to be hitting the hardest early on. Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about it spreading around the world, just more about trying to keep it under control where it is having outbreaks. So we can have a look at operation. We've got a few more things unlocked here now. So what have we got? Got infection control. So we're going to got investigate outbreaks, outbreak intelligence, and response wise. Got like I said, I'm going to try with the contract tracing and border monitoring to begin with. What's that one? Testing capacity, ensure large quantities of testing. Right, so how much that costs? 6. So we can raise public awareness of it. Get people washing their hands. So this time round, like I said, we're going to try and rely more on the public doing as they're told and not being so strict with the lockdowns. So far it's pretty much staying around here. Okay, so what else have we got? So we got coordinate with local governments. So have we got right, self-isolation? So if we fund that, and then can we get that in? No. So as soon as we got enough, we'll see if we can get some furlough schemes in to like help encourage people to self-isolate. Oh, we've had a couple of deaths there. Right. So it's starting to spread further, but it's still at its worst down here. Right, so what else can we get here now? So right, so we ideally, if we can fund those two, we might be able to keep it contained there at least. We want to try and get out infection control, so we want to research these ones next, I think. Okay, so if we can get infection control out, we might be able to start managing it down here. Idiocy is spreading to lots of countries, but given the way it went the last time round, I think that's pretty much unavoidable. Plus, it might actually help us in the long run with more countries being infected, because it might be possible to have more countries chucking resources at you, because initially they might be more along the thoughts of why should we bother when we haven't got it here. So I think it's a bit early yet to go with the vaccine research. It might be able to get that working better. What have we got here? Okay, PP package. Yeah. Right, what have we got here? Testing capacity. So yeah, if we can get people tested better, might again be able to curb the infection rate. So, okay, let's have a look at the statistics for where's got it worse. So it's still contained around the southern hemisphere. South Africa's not too bad, neither's Botswana. They're not actually doing... There's a lot of red dots there, but they're not really doing that bad. Oh, and I suppose... So their infection rate is nowhere near as bad as there. That infection rate has dropped right down, so I think we'll move the move them to Zimbabwe. See if we can reduce it a bit there. Use Operation Tab to begin vaccine research. Okay, so yeah, we're getting more resources coming in a bit better, so start on the vaccine research, and we'll also do field research as well on that. Right, let's check down here again, see what's going on, because we're getting a... So that's gone back up in Botswana a bit, but we've dropped it down quite a bit in Zimbabwe. Angola's got quite a heavy infection rate, so... Oh, Madagascar, we'll get them out to Madagascar. Right, so let's see if we can raise some public awareness on this. Oh, we got all that up already. Social distancing might help, along with the cleaning. Is there any other things we can afford at the minute? Not at the moment. So... The Olympics will begin soon despite idiocy. Will people bring the disease to Brazil? It's already there. So this time round my authority is doing a lot better. Right, still getting quite a few deaths. Madagascar actually got people recovering. Zimbabwe's creeping back up again. So, let's get them out to Egypt. How's it doing there? Well, actually, yeah, get them out to India straight away after. Oops. I think Japan's looking not too bad. Right, got that down in Egypt. Get them out to India, because, well, those dropped down a little bit there. Zimbabwe overwhelmed by idiocy. Okay. No, they are getting quite a lot. Right. Let's see what we can do to about that. Maybe get the infrastructure up for the factories ready. Authorised dedicated units rapidly set up monitoring stations. Response-wise, what else can we do here? Get people wearing masks. So did we get a furlough scheme up? We haven't yet, but got the resource out. So get the furlough scheme up. And that'll be ready for... We'll try and get local lockdowns going as well. And since Zimbabwe are suffering a bit, was going to send them to India, but we'll get them back into Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe is already doing better. So, oh, what's going on in Central America? Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, it's probably looking worse than it is with the red dots, but really it's not as bad. Like, I think it'd probably be best, like, more sending them between Zimbabwe and Botswana. Zimbabwe, even though it wasn't the country of origin, seems to be the worst hit by the deaths. Alright, so let's get local lockdowns in place. Well, actually, emergency preparation and critical care management, that might help there with that. Treatment efficiencies. What else we got under operation? Can't really afford to do much there yet, but we've got at least some infrastructure in place ready for the vaccine to be rolled out. Right, there we go. Zimbabwe's doing a lot better now. Global warming's still an issue, explains young girl. As one emergency issue dominates the headlines, a teenage girl reminds the world that global warming is still an issue. Politicians make non-committal noises. So I'm lasting a lot longer than I did the first time round. So still quite largely contained round here. So see if we can get the research sped up a bit. Rio Olympics infect Brazil. Well, Brazil was already infected. Right, let's have a little look on the world map and how we're doing. So yeah, so the worst two countries are Zimbabwe and Botswana. So I think, yeah, keeping them going between Zimbabwe and Botswana. Send them back to Botswana. Hopefully that might speed the cure up a bit. So still got some more resources. Get that out. So that's as far as it can go. So far I haven't needed to really be any stricter on the response side of it. Haven't even needed to do any local lockdowns. So things are looking a lot better than they did on, you know, the first time round. Right, so seeing a lot less red dots down here now, but quite a few black. So Zimbabwe and Botswana are recovering really well. So not too bad actually. This is loads better than the first time round. So let's whack a bit more speed on it. Okay, so manufacture or research on the vaccine's done, and we've immediately started on 90% production. Okay, so we got our vaccine. Now it's, there we go, it's all going out and being distributed. So what else can we do in the meantime? Let's see if we can get it out quicker by bumping that up. Okay, so that's the vaccine out. And this time round we've managed to eradicate idiocy. Okay, where's the fast forward button there? So that was a much better result than last time. So next time round, I believe it's the virus that comes after after the bacteria. So so look, what's it? Ethics Watchdog Advisor and Virus Plague Type have been discovered in the unlocked in cure mode. So what does that mean? Oh, that's like things we've got on. If I go into continue, so that's advisors. So we got, is it in here? Yeah, we've got Ethics Watchdog. Okay, so that'll be like, you know, someone stopping me from locking down the world, which in all honesty is the way that I would try and do it. Right, so next time around we got the virus. So please join me for the next one for that. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. and I'll see you all for the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.